everybody. I'd like you guys to take a tour through time with me for just a few minutes here. We're going to start by having a little audience participation, so when I say raise your hand, please really raise your hand. We're going to talk about a few different people, and just raise your hand if you know these people or have heard about them. We're going to start with the Fuller Brush Man. Okay, we got a few hands. What about the encyclopedia salesman? All right, a few more. Now, do any of you actually know scribes who use cuneiform? All right, that's about what I was expecting. Nobody knows anybody who used cuneiform. So how would you know that people actually did that? Really? You would probably go around and find somebody who might have known, or look through books or online and find documentation that proves that this is the truth. And with what Brother Fletcher said, I'm talking about the historicity of Abraham today. And the way that you would go through and prove that Abraham was real would be to go through books. There's archaeological discoveries and things that prove secularly that he was real. But since we all here believe that Jehovah God inspired this book, the Bible, for us to draw knowledge from, we're going to focus on that today. First, we're going to turn to John chapter 8, verses 39 and 40. Here, Jesus is speaking favorably about Abraham. Jesus actually talked about Abraham about 70 times as recorded in the Bible. And that's John chapter 8, verse 39 and 40. And 39 and 40. It says, "In answer they said to him, 'Our father is Abraham.'" And you see here, there's these people are boasting. They're saying, "Our father is Abraham. We descended from him, and so we're special." And Jesus says in return, "If you were Abraham's children, you would be doing the works of Abraham. But now you are seeking to kill me, a man who has told you the truth I heard from God. Abraham did not do this." And here Jesus is saying, if you were anything special, you would be doing what Abraham did, not just being descendant. You know, being born doesn't make you special, it's what you do. And just looking at this conversation, they both know who Abraham is, and they know what kind of a man he was. So we can see from just this example, if you believe in Jesus, you can sit here and say that, of course, Abraham was real, because they wouldn't be talking about a fake, imaginary man that, you know, there would be no reason to boast, "Oh, I came from an imaginary man." And to show another example of Abraham in the Christian Greek scriptures, we can turn to James chapter 2, verses 21 through 23. And if that helps you, that is on page 1617. James 2, verses 21 to 23. And it reads, "Was not Abraham our father declared righteous by works after he offered up Isaac, his son, on the altar? You see that his faith was active with his works, and his faith was perfected by his works. And the scripture was fulfilled that said, 'Abraham put faith in Jehovah, and it was counted to him as righteousness, and he came to be called Jehovah's friend.'" Now, I'm sure all of us have had imaginary friends at one point or another, but have they ever actually done anything for you? I really hope not. And here it says that Abraham was Jehovah's friend, and it talks about how Abraham did what Jehovah wanted, and he put faith in Jehovah. So from just these two examples, we can see that Abraham is being spoken of as a real-life human being back in the past. And while there are many other scriptures that we could look at to prove from the Christian Greek scriptures that Abraham was a real person, we don't really have time for that today. So in your own study, you can go secularly or scripturally and learn more about Abraham. So maybe if somebody asks you, you can give them your own answer. And in the same way that you could look up the Fuller Brush Man or the scribes with cuneiform, you can go online on your phones or on the computers and learn just about Abraham.